Welcome back to ID Summer School. This is our critique workshop for episode 1, The Pitch. I'm joined again by Alastair McKimm, ID's Editor-in-Chief, to discuss his favorite entries. We received nearly 1,000 entries, and today we're going to review the top 3 submissions. We'll also reveal which one will actually get commissioned. Hi, Alastair, how are you?
Hi, Hazel. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Can you talk me through your favorite entries?
Firstly, what I wanted to say was really just kind of how overwhelmed we were with the response from the project. We received almost 1,000 entries and submissions, and it was really like a diverse cross-section of work and people from all over the world. And, that was really inspiring for us to see. And, really what we're going to show you today is 3 of the best entries. It was definitely a very hard decision to sort of get to where we ended up today, which is with the final 3. But, we're just very grateful for all the work that was submitted in the first place. The first one I'm going to pull up is Asola, who's a young female filmmaker and photographer. The way that she kind of proposed her portfolio was in quite a refreshing way, where it wasn't just the work, but it was also in layout with the ID logo and different kind of references and research built around her own body of work. And she wanted to honor Nigerian British upbringing. Owambe was going to be the name of the short film, which would focus on young Black men and how they managed to maintain their culture, morals, and traditions whilst growing up in England. And as she said here, having already worked on my photography project, Black Male Identity, I wanted to further my series by presenting Black males positively in the media and through this short film. So again, it's really nice for us to not just see photography work, but also an extension of her photography work into a short film. What was really nice about this pitch, as I said, is that we really get to understand her world as a fashion student, a photographer, a filmmaker, and also a graphic designer, art director, from the way that she's laid out the ID logo of her own images and the way she's collaged some other reference materials. It very much kind of speaks to the way that we work today, where we have to be able to create a whole language and a whole universe. And I think that she's done that perfectly here.
Great. So what was the next one that you chose?
So the next of our top 3 pitches was from Kieran Kilgallen, and he's a stylist, and it was really nice to again see a vision from a stylist, something that felt very kind of core ID in a sense. It's all about texture and craft and dimensions and silhouettes. So this work as a one sheet completely sums up for me what the stylist is about. Being able to do these digital mock-ups and cut and paste just to kind of illustrate and sketch out what it is that you're trying to achieve with your idea is really important. The idea behind this shoot is to use our editorial imagery, repurpose and integrate them into a second studio shoot. Again, we really like this idea of upcycling in our industry and especially at ID. So the idea of using editorial imagery that's already been created and repurposing it into another studio story is just a really nice extra layer to the creativity.
And the third one?
So lastly, from our top 3 pitches, we selected Jacob Ace. And his portfolio for me was super inspiring. I really loved the imagery. It felt so unique and so kind of personal to him. Again, we were seeing different kind of images, different layering techniques, different photographic techniques. We're seeing some collage. We're seeing creativity on many levels here. It's so clear the culture that he's immersed in and what it is that he wants to portray for himself and his own creativity. My name is Jacob Ace, and I am an 18-year-old Latinx photographer based in LA, which I feel we could already sum that up from the mood board and from the portfolio. We already felt the location, the geography, the culture. That's why I find this portfolio is particularly inspiring. So really in what he's saying, I have no further questions. I completely understand what it is that he wants to do and what it is that he wants to achieve. Clearly, as an 18-year-old based in LA, he's done and extensive research. He really knows his stuff. His photography is incredible. The references are amazing. The fashion is perfect. Yeah. And just everything about this pitch was perfect for us. And I'm really excited to say that like Jacob is the person that we would like to commission and support for the ID scholarship to create some work for the brand. So yeah, congratulations, Jacob. And I can't wait to see what he comes up with for us. And and also with the other two pitches, these are definitely creatives that we're going to reach out to and we're going to support, and we'd love to see what they can create for ID as well in the future. Right now we're going to focus on Jacob and getting this project off the ground for him. So we're really excited about that.
Thank you so much, Alastair, for your wisdom and advice, and congratulations to Jacob Ace.
Great. Thank you, Hazel.
We'll also be following up with Timmy Sola and Kieran, so watch this space. Thank you so much to everyone who sent their work in. We really enjoyed reviewing all your submissions. Subscribe to ID on YouTube for the next workshop. See you at summer school.